The Heraclitean flow. Why nothing in the universe ever stands still? The central philosophical conflict that defined ancient thought was the struggle between Parmenides and Heraclitus. Parmenides asserted that reality is one, permanent and unchanging, branding all change and motion as a mere illusion perceived by the senses. Heraclitus offered the counter-truth. Everything flows and nothing abides. Modern physics, from the quantum field to the galactic sweep, has definitively resolved this ancient debate in favor of Heraclitus. Nothing in the universe, not matter, not space, and certainly not consciousness, ever actually stands still. Every atom, every planet, and every particle of space-time is in perpetual, indefinite motion. At the 11-dimensional model, the universal Tao, we assert that this perpetual kinetic state is the ultimate expression of the Tao, the fluid, continuous flow that governs reality. We will prove that motion is not just movement in 3 dimensions, but an irreducible, foundational property of all 11 dimensions, ensuring that the ultimate reality is defined by process, not stasis. Part 1. The Great Illusion. You are never standing still. Before we dive into the quantum foundations of this truth, we must confront the greatest illusion of your daily life. You are never standing still. The sense of stasis you feel right now, the feeling of being fixed to the floor, is a profound lie created by shared local velocity. In reality, you are moving at an astonishing high rate of speed through space. The velocity against the void. Your body is being dragged by the Earth's orbit around the Sun, which is itself moving through the galaxy. When measured against the ultimate rest frame of the cosmos, the cosmic microwave background, CMB, the Milky Way Galaxy itself moves at about 600 kilometers per second. Your overall velocity relative to this CMB rest frame may range between 400 and 800 kilometers per second. The Helical Path. Furthermore, your path through the galaxy is not a neat circle. The image of a flat, orderly orbit is completely wrong. Your entire solar system is moving in a stunning 3-dimensional helical path, bobbing up and down through the Milky Way's thin disk over a period of about 60 million years. The fact that you do not feel this immense velocity, that you perceive this continuous massive motion as absolute stillness, is the Parmenidean Illusion in its purest form. It is a shared deception possible only because every atom in your body, every planet, and every star share the same local, continuous, massive velocity. The only way to prove Heraclitus right is to look beyond this shared local movement. To understand perpetual motion, we must begin where movement is impossible in classical physics, at absolute zero, in the void of empty space. In classical mechanics, an object at absolute zero, 0 Kelvin, should have zero energy and zero motion. This is the ultimate state of stillness. Quantum mechanics violently rejects this concept. The unavoidable fluctuation, the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, dictates that no quantum system can settle down into a perfectly quiet state of exactly zero energy. Consequently, even at absolute zero, atoms and molecules retain some vibrational motion. This is the zero-point energy, ZPE. The crackling vacuum. This principle extends to empty space itself. According to quantum field theory, QFT, the marriage of quantum mechanics and special relativity, The universe is filled with continuous, fluctuating fields. The vacuum is a peculiar type of nothing that comes dangerously close to resembling a something, constantly crackling with fluctuations. The new ether. These zero-point fluctuations imply that motion is not a property that is added to matter. It is the intrinsic property of non-matter. The ultimate lowest energy state of the universe is not stillness, but vibration. The zero dimension, 0D, is the singularity of pure potential, the Wuji state before all manifestation. The existence of ZPE proves that this 0D potential is characterized by irreducible constant energy fluctuation. The ultimate conclusion is the source of existence is motion. Nothing can ever truly be still, because the very energy of the vacuum is an inexhaustible kinetic source. If motion is the intrinsic property of the vacuum, then all matter constructed from that vacuum must also be in continuous complex motion. Our daily experience of standing still is merely a fourth-dimensional illusion created by shared local velocity. You are never still relative to the ultimate structure of the cosmos. The cosmic microwave background, CMB, the echo of the Big Bang, provides the most fundamental rest frame against which all motion can be measured. The continuous spiral. Our planet is not orbiting the Sun in a circle. It is spiraling forward through the galaxy at immense speed. Every orbit is merely a temporary curve in a larger, dynamic and expansive spiral through space-time. The illusion of stasis, the failure of the circle. The perception of stillness is often linked to the myth of the circle, the geometry of fixed, continuous return. But as the golden ratio proves, the true geometry of the cosmos is the spiral. The apparent stillness is only possible because every particle in your body, every planet and every star share the same local, continuous, massive velocity. The only way to stop is to completely violate the laws of the universe. The kinetic state of all local matter is a direct consequence of the conservation of angular momentum. The primordial spin. The initial momentum of the universe must have originated in the zero dimension. Some theories suggest that before the Big Bang, the singular mass was spinning infinitely fast, creating an incredible angular velocity that was later distributed upon expansion. The mandate of motion. This rotational energy ensures that motion is conserved across all scales. Our solar system coalesced from a cloud of gas and dust that had initial rotational energy, and gravity forced that rotation rate to increase. The uniformity of spin observed across galaxies is the successful continuous imposition of this primordial rotational mandate. The motion that defines our universe extends far beyond the familiar XYZ axes of the third dimension and the linear arrow of the fourth. In the 11-dimensional model, motion is the rule of complexity itself. The properties of matter are defined by motion in the higher temporal dimensions. The vibrational state of strings. In string theory, the core framework for 10D and 11D physics, the point-like particles of physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings. The mass, charge, and other properties of particles are determined by the vibrational state of the string. Identity is kinetic. This means that the identity of all matter is defined by motion. An electron is simply a string vibrating in one pattern. A graviton is the same string vibrating in a different pattern. To stop the motion of the string is to eliminate the particle's very identity, proving that identity is kinetic. Motion is not just a movement in space-time. It is the fundamental property of space-time, extending into the higher dimensions that host our universe. Geometric artifacts. General relativity states that matter dictates the curvature of the 4D space-time manifold. In higher dimensional theories, the curvature of our 4D universe arises because it is embedded in some higher dimensional vacuum manifold. The motion we observe in the third dimension is merely the shadow of movement happening in the fifth, sixth, and seventh dimensions, the dimensions of orbital wobble, motion, and tilt. The very structure of our reality is a result of higher dimensional kinetic geometry. Part Vi, the final truth, the Tao of perpetual process. The resolution of the Parmenides-Heraclitus debate and the confirmation of the perpetual kinetic state are the ultimate proof of the Tao's philosophy. The universe is defined by process, not stasis. The Taoist flow. The philosophy of the Tao centers on the fluid, continuous flow of energy, Qi, and the mutual complementarity of yin, contracting, and yang, expanding. The universe's constant indefinite motion is the literal physical expression of this flow. Every particle is engaged in an eternal energetic dance dictated by the balance of these forces. The great filter of stasis. The greatest risk to any civilization is the belief in stasis, the Parmenidean illusion that stability means stillness. The failure to adapt, to flow, and to accept perpetual change is the philosophical foundation for the great filter. The belief that we can achieve a fixed, perfect state, the illusion of the circle, is the error that leads to self-destruction. The universe is teaching us that survival depends on embracing the continuous, indefinite motion of all 11 dimensions. Our challenge is not to find a way to stop, but to find a way to flow with maximum efficiency and minimum friction, the ultimate application of Wu Wei within the inevitable cosmic motion. The truth of the zero dimension is that movement is life, and stillness is impossible. The journey continues. Flow with us across 11 dimensions. Subscribe, comment your questions, and share the Tao of motion.